The subcommittee did just wrap up that hearing after 6 hours of questioning of the executives. Joining us now, Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee. Thank you so much for being with us here, Congresswoman. Just tell us a little bit about what we heard today, what we're learning about what caused all of this and any of the safety problems.
Right. One of the things that we are learning is, first of all, who all was there and on the rig, who was called to come in and help with the situation once it occurred. We're looking a little bit at the process, the controlled burns, the days they had done the controlled burns and how effective that is. And I had asked about that as we were going through the questioning today. And I think that all of that is instructive to us to figure out exactly what happened and to look at how we move forward with offshore drilling. This is something that we need to have the answers to, because we need to know what a safe and sustainable way forward is for our all of the above energy use portfolio.
We heard a lot from these companies, from BP, from Transocean, from Halliburton, talking about the blowout preventer. Was it the casing? What's your thought right now?
It was interesting to hear from Cameron was the other company that was before us with the blowout preventer, and the best practices were what was being followed, and the BOP system that was in use is what should have been in use, is what we were hearing in testimony. I think that as we look further at this, there will be more questions about the cement that was used, the mixture that was used. There is, a little bit of delay waiting on the agencies to come forward with the information.
And now we heard a lot of questions today about liability. BP America Chair Lamar McKay getting a lot of questions, people really trying to nail them down and get some firm commitments on the record. Do you have concerns about the liability issues, and do you think the liability cap does need to be raised?
We're always going to have concerns about liability, and I think that one of the things that he has done is to step forward and say we're going to take responsibility for this. There were questions about if or if not individuals that were working on cleanup or were a part of the containment process had to sign waivers, and all of those are questions that, for the record, we wanted to get and be able to move forward. This is not going to be the only hearing that we have. This was the first hearing that we had, and there again, I think that what we want to see is to figure out exactly what happened, figure out what you do so that this does not happen again, and make certain that there is a sustainable and predictable and very safe way for us to move forward in the Outer Continental Shelf.
Thank you, Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, so much for being with us here today.